You know, one of the best ways to get to know a new culture is through food. Hisham Assaad is the author of a new cookbook called BAYRUT, which gives us a tasty glimpse into Lebanese cuisine.
So today I'm making Fatteh. It's a quick and easy breakfast recipe, and it's from my book, BAYRUT the Cookbook. It's eaten all over Lebanon, and some slight variations can be found, but I'm making a simple one that can be made in really quick and in a jiffy.
I love it. Okay, let's get started.
So the first thing I did, I prepared some pita bread. I cut them into triangles and I fried them in olive oil, in vegetable oil, in canola oil, whatever you're using. And you get your plates. I'm getting two, actually. Let's have one for you as well.
Well, thank you.
So the first thing, you have to layer some bread. You can crumble it a little smaller if you like. And it's up to you. The proportions and the portions can be changed as much as you like and to your liking. But I like bread, and I like the crispiness of the bread at the bottom, and it will absorb most of the moisture coming from the yogurt and the chickpeas. Oh, I spoiled it already. So I like to have a little bit more bread, but I reserved a little bit just to have more crunch at the top. And on the side, I already warmed up some chickpeas. I just opened a can of chickpeas and I'm adding them on top.
I was going to ask, can I just use it from a can?
Yeah. You don't have to go through all of the soaking and boiling. I went through that in the book because I gave both alternatives. Either you have the quick and easy chickpea cans, or you can go with the long process of making a big batch and freezing the rest of it. So after I put the chickpeas, they're warm and they're gonna warm up a little bit the yogurt sauce. So here I got some plain yogurt. You can use the more sour it is, the better. It shouldn't be that sweet.
Okay, so more sour, closest to nothing sweetened.
Yes, close to what we have here. Our yogurt is a bit on the tart side rather than the Greek yogurt. Maybe that is a bit on the neutral side or the sweet side. And maybe I have almost 2 cups, and I'm adding tahini to it. You can skip the tahini also if you don't like it. And some garlic that I grated. Mix them all together. Season with salt to your liking as well. And I like to add a little bit of paprika here, just for the smoky flavor. And if you like, you can have some cumin. Let me check which one is my cumin. This one. And maybe on the chickpeas as well. Mix it all together until it's all combined.
I'm getting so hungry just looking at this. It seems so like it does seem like such a simple and comforting recipe. As you put that on, I just wanted to ask, how would you describe the cuisine in Lebanon?
So the cuisine in Lebanon relies on fresh ingredients. This is a bit of a wintry dish where the produce is less colorful. So it just uses chickpeas and maybe some parsley leaves on top. But usually we use a lot of grains, pulses, fresh vegetables and fruits in the food. And usually meat is an accessory. We use meat as an addition to the dish to add a little bit of protein, to add some meat flavor, but not as the main star. Unless it's the Sunday feast and you have the barbecue put on and all sorts of meats and chickens. And we also cook goat and sheep, which is a delicacy on the side as well.
All right, I'll let you finish that up now because I can't wait to see it all together.
Once this is all mixed, you just spoon the yogurt on top of the chickpeas. They will get a little warm from the chickpeas. And if the yogurt is too thick, you can thin it out with some of the water from the canned chickpeas, the aquafaba. You can also whip it to create a little bit more airy yogurt sauce. That would be a tip extra. And basically, I use big plates, so excuse my presentation. You add a little more paprika, a little more cumin,
Mm.
And I've toasted some nuts with lots of butter. And this is the traditional way that it's made. When the butter is really hot, I haven't warmed it up enough now. You just spoon it on top of the yogurt, and the butters will sizzle, and it'll just make it all delicious.
That looks beautiful and delicious and so comforting. Let me see. I can't see.
I will add a little bit more fried bread.
Oh man!
Which...
If we weren't thousands of miles away, I would be loving to eat that right now.
Yes.
And we've got Hisham's chickpea and garlic yogurt recipe on New Day's website, so go check it out, and happy cooking.